We are looking at the Stryker 1125 Prime Series stretcher. And Prime Series stretcher is basically going to be a stretcher that has the zoom feature. And if you look over here on the handle, you're going to see that you've got this push down button. And basically what that does, you see here, it lights up the handle. But what that does, it activates a wheel underneath the stretcher, and it allows the stretcher to be pushed with a motor, and the motor is basically underneath the stretcher. So once you come over here, you can basically put the handles on here, press this down, and the Stryker 1125 Prime Series stretcher is going to have what's called a zoom feature, and that zoom feature is going to help move the stretcher up and down the hall for the caregiver. You have a battery charger here, a battery meter that's going to show you what the level of the battery is, and then underneath you're going to have basically this plug-in, and then that's going to plug in and charge the battery whenever it needs it. So with this Stryker 1125 Prime Series, you've got your kick pump right here. You can see I've kind of kick pumped this up, and I've raised the stretcher, and then what I've also done is I've just gone with Trendelenburg, so I'm just going to kick this down and just give it a little bit of a shifted angle, and you'll see kind of what it is that I've done right here is I've sort of tilted the feet down. And with these stretchers, with all Stryker stretchers, but especially also with the Prime Series, you have the ability to adjust the head in a Trendelenburg setting. If I want to come back over here, I'll go back in and I can bring it down the other way, and I can level it out, or I can just bring it straight down depending on what it is that I want to do. But these are going to be standard features. Trendelenburg, your kick pumps straight up and down, and again the Prime Series stretcher, like all stretchers with Stryker, you've got your kick down brake right here on one side and your kick out steer. And if you're just watching one of these videos for the first time, basically you kick down the brake right there, that locks the brake out. If you kick down steer and kick down the green side, it keeps the stretcher from going from side to side, and you'll kick that down if you want to go straight down a hallway. Right now it's set in the middle, so it can go in either direction. Release controls right here to lower the top, which is all done manually. And with these particular stretchers, they're going to have rails that drop underneath the stretcher itself. So by just simply lifting up right here, you can drop this down. And as you've seen in many videos, this can be easily done with just one hand, actually just a couple fingers. And so we've just dropped that down. And you've got your big wheel feature on the 1125. Now the big wheel feature basically reduces the amount of push that the stretcher needs when it's being used manually. It'll require 40% less push, less thrust to move the patient. So the big wheel feature is always a desirable feature, and the Prime Series comes with 1105 is going to be a Prime Series stretcher without the big wheel. And 1115 will have the big wheel feature but not have the zoom, and this is the 1125 feature, or the 1125 stretcher, which has the big wheel and the zoom drive, which is one of the nicest stretchers that's made by Stryker, and one of the best stretchers you can get right now in the used refurbished Stryker stretcher market. So if you are looking for refurbished stretchers, used, refurbished, reconditioned stretchers, give us a call. We've got these available, and we do also have the other models available. Again, once again, you've got it here with your handles, with your zoom drive, and this is the Stryker 1125 Prime Series stretcher. But again, if you're looking for Stryker Prime Series or M Series stretchers, give us a call. Hospital Direct Medical, San Diego, California, Richmond, Virginia, 858-263-4894. Virginia, 540-327-7376.